Dublin looking to extend their impressive championship record against Cork, just 2 defeats in the previous 17 meetings. Dublin's big news tonight, Conor Callaghan doesn't start. He's replaced by Lorcan O'Dell. And there's one change as well at the back, Owen Merchant coming in for Theo Clancy. Opponents Cork will be hoping that Ian Maguire and Colm O'Callaghan can also hold sway in midfield. One change for them, Neil Lorden started right corner back in place of Sean Meehan. The captain tonight is Kieran Kilkenny. McGuinness involved, and then moving out of defence here is Brian Howard. Dublin won the toss, a little breeze behind them in the first half, reasonably fresh as well, on a very pleasant, warm, humid evening. Paddy Small, cut inside here. Small with the first scoring opportunity. Paddy Small, and he puts it over the crossbar. Very good start by Paddy Small and by Dublin. He's sharp and he's incisive. Into the centre of the field here, hoping his side can do well. But it's going to be difficult against a physically tall man like Peadar Ó Cuffig Byrne. On quickly to Bugler, and Bugler taps it over. Oh, from the kick out. They were in difficulty really from the moment that Peadar Ó Cuffig Byrne got his hands on it and was able to lay it forward. And then Sean Bugler become the latest Dublin player to get the scores going here. Stephen Cluxton way out to the wings here. Touchdown well that time by Kilkenny. Kilkenny and Ó Cuffig Byrne have done really well so far on kickouts for themselves and for the opposition. Hurley takes it quickly, nicely in as far as Ian Maguire. Maguire leaving it here. Here's a chance. Oh, it's another one for Chris O'Jones. A second championship goal, and Cork take the lead here after 11 minutes of play. A piece of very quick thinking on their part from the sideline. What a recovery this is. Popped as far as Brian O'Driscoll, able to move with support players there to help him out. Colm O'Callaghan off to Hurley, who got that lovely score a few minutes ago. And before Davy Byrne can get in the challenge, he kicks another one, and that's 2 in a row by Brian Hurley. A very good spell by a very confident player. Dublin and Cork, their 18th championship meeting. Mark Cronin trying to round Merchant, trying to get enough space to get the kick away. He's done remarkably well. It's a second point of the match by 26-year-old Mark Cronin. It wasn't the position anybody, I think, was expecting after about 4 or 5 minutes of play. Waltz booting it down here, and coming in from the blind side that time was Mark Cronin. His marker wasn't anticipating that. Did well, judged it right. Lovely ball inside. Here's another chance, and Chris O'Jones this time is denied by the excellence of Stephen Cluxton, who bravely flung himself at that. Kicks it into space. Well, Dublin are sitting back as they're having to because of the fact that Dublin have had to mark 4 or 5 Cork attackers in and near the goal area. That's left space for others, and it's availed of brilliantly once again. And that's another one. Out to Cormac Costello. Costello being challenged there by Brian O'Driscoll. Out to Bugler, shown his ability to kick from distance. And that is another nice one from outside the arc. It's a 2-pointer and an orange flag for Cormac Costello. So he tightens the game now considerably. Scully got it there, as far as Bugler. Now they're coming looking with Paddy Small. A team moving quickly and with intent. Scully getting inside, cracking it with the left, putting it over. He's gone a long while without scoring in the championship, but he's got a point here, and the teams are level for the first time. Kieran Kilkenny giving good leadership and direction. Back into O'Byrne, he made all of that happen with his fine catch, and then the referee wants to halt the play. There's a head injury. It's a sore one, and he will be assessed immediately. It'll be Kieran Kilkenny who will take this. He can't score from it, not directly. Now they can score if they can. And Howard would love to do so, and he's crashed it into the back of the net. Brian Howard's first ever championship goal. They've been the busier, they've been the better team in the second half. And from that short kick out, that was some thump by Brian Howard, and the Raheny man gives Dublin the lead, 112 to 19. Well, that's put it up to Cork now. Ian Maguire It was his head injury that stopped the play that gave Dublin the chance to restart. Here's Brian Hurley. Back out as far as O'Callaghan. Well, they've come from 4 points down in the past in this game, and they get another quick score here from O'Callaghan to renew their sense of confidence. The ambition is as strong as ever. Back within 2 of Dublin. Colm O'Callaghan, the recipient, trying to pounce. McGuinness trying to take it from him. Back out to Cronin it goes. Back inside, a chance for Sean Walsh. And Sean Walsh raises a white flag for the first time in his embryonic championship career. And he puts Cork in front by 113 to 112. Dublin win it again here from the Cork kick out. Costello on as far as John Small. Back here it comes once again, and they're piling up and ready to kick another one. And all of that from the Cork kick out that went astray. And Paddy Small has got a 3rd point of the game. His first 2 came inside the opening 5 minutes of the match, but he continues to be a real threat. Conor Cahalane searches forward now and moves to see if there's anything for Cork in this next attack. Into Cathal O'Mahony, another Mitchelstown player, trying to drive in on the baseline there against Davy Byrne. Nice cut inside, he's done well. And that's another one for Cork. The last 2 scores have been rather similar, and they're level for the 5th time. Push back out as far as Paddy Small. Small moving inside, lovely move by Small, trying to bamboozle though Cork defenders in the end. Not happy to try and get the shot the first time, but the second time of asking, he's perfectly willing to spin that left boot at it and notch his 2nd point of the second half and his 4th point in all. Dublin with a 2-point cushion. Another point might be enough for them. What they have they will hold certainly. And they move forward with Davy Byrne. Not got a chance one. Holding and waiting. Giving it back there towards Costello. 5 points for him. The last one was from a free. Into Luke Brannock. And the young pretender, Luke Brannock, kicks one over the bar. And he kicks it over to make it 119 to 116. The game is up for them. They know it. 3 down. Dublin have held on to win here. An all-important goal coming their way after 45 minutes. It hots up right at the end. There was a lot of tension around. Cork gave it a right good go tonight. Final score, it's Dublin 1 goal and 19 points. Cork 1 goal and 16.
Yeah, just delighted to be in the hat for on Monday morning. You know, these games are all really competitive, huge contests, and we're just fortunate to come out the right side of it, yeah.
We're disappointed we're out of the championship, but look, I'd have to hold my hands up and praise our guys as well, because they left everything out there, and that's all you can ask of any team, and we'd have been pleased with that. But at this moment now, we're gutted to be out of the championship.